Hello, everyone, and happy Thursday. So good to see you again, and thank you for coming back and watching your math lesson for today. I think it's going to be pretty easy because it's a lot of what we did yesterday. But before we get started, I just want to talk about some of our new words when we are doing weight. If something is so easy to pick up and it doesn't weigh a lot, kind of like my pencil, how would we describe this? We could say the pencil is light. Good job. And if you have something that you kind of have to use your muscles a little bit, like my can of soup, how would I describe this one? I wouldn't say it's light. I would say it is heavy. Good job, boys and girls. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at our LEQ for today, and then we're going to get started with our math lesson. So let's see if you could read it with me. If not, that's okay, because we are going to read it 2 times. Here we go, starting at the top. How can we describe the weight of 2 or more objects? Okay, if you didn't read it last time, you better read it this time. Everybody, here we go. How can we describe the weight of 2 or more objects? Good job, boys and girls. So we just talked about the weight. We can say it is light or heavy. And when we are comparing 2 objects, we will say something is lighter or heavier. Today, we're even going to be a little tricky and try and compare 3 objects. So we're going to have to change the words a little bit. And just remember, when we say objects, that's like another word for things. So we can compare anything that would be considered like an object. Okay, we're going to look at our scale again so that we could practice talking about that and understanding how we can measure weight. So remember, we talked about how this is a balance, and it'll be a straight line when the 2 parts are equal. So you could see 1 blue cube, 1 green cube, 1 blue cube, 1 green cube. So we know these are equal right now. But if I were to add my can of soup to this side would then be lighter or heavier? Right, it would be heavier. And so think like when something is so heavy, it's hard to pick up and it just like weighs you down. So if I were to put my soup in here, it would weigh this side down and then it would look like that. So that side would be hanging down. I really wish we were in class because we have some of these and you guys were going to be able to like get to use it and measure different things in the classroom. So I'm still pretty bummed about that. But let's go ahead and take a look at our pictures from yesterday. And today I want you to be using the word heavier. So when we are looking at the picture, I want you to tell me something that is heavier. Do you want me to just do one first so you could see? Okay, so I'm gonna start. I think that the baby doll is heavier than the watch. So finding 2 things and tell me what is heavier. I think maybe the big robot is heavier than the smaller robot. So anything that you think is heavier. What if, I see there's 3 things in front. I see this race car, our watches, and the goggles. Which one do you think is the heaviest? Like, I think between the race car and the watch, the race car. So now I'm gonna think the race car and the goggles, which one's gonna be heavier? Yeah, I think the race car too. So I could say the race car is the heaviest toy in front. So when we compare more than 2, it's gonna be heaviest or lightest. Like of these 3 toys, which one do you think is going to be the lightest? Yeah, I agree. I think the watch is going to be the lightest also. Nice job, boys and girls. So if you want more time to practice talking about heavier items, you could go ahead and pause the video here. Otherwise, I'm going to get started on telling you what your assignment is for today. So just like yesterday, you're still going to use your canned food item, but today I want you to find 3 things that are heavier than your canned food. So remember, I have a can of soup. So I found some things that I could show you already. And I just got a new bottle of shampoo, and my shampoo is heavier than my soup. Okay? And then I also found this book that I love to read so much. In this book, look, it is a big book. This book is heavier than my soup. So like when we think of our scale, the soup would be up and the book would be down. Okay, and then my next item, ooh, look, this is a big one. Ooh, I really need to use my muscles. I've got a globe. The globe is heavier than the soup. Okay, so it's kind of easy to tell that a lot of these items are bigger than the soup. So just like yesterday, your challenge, your bonus question is to see if you could find something that is smaller than the can of soup, but weighs more. So I got lucky because I have lots of rocks at my house. And so this little rock, it's smaller than my can of soup, but it is heavier. This one weighs more than the can of soup. Remember, that's just a bonus. If you don't find anything, it's okay, but see what you can do. I know you guys are more creative than I am. Remember, you can either record yourself telling me everything just like I did, or if you can't record it, then go ahead and draw a picture and label what you found and send that to me. I can't wait to see your work, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye, guys.